They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Ready.
To throw here on first down. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Deputy!
Pass play coming here. Here's a screen for Tootin. The 42 before going down. So he gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down from the 42.
Get it!
Tootin headed left. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go! Cougar 19! Warrior 70! Go!
They'll go again here with Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Come on, come on!
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready?
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready?
From the red zone now. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Set! Viking 18! Ready, ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They're ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Ready, set.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Set. 18, ready.
They'll go play action. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Ready. 19, Bronco 80. 18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
From the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This just 21 yards down the pipe. Little knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I gotta guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down.
Coming to life when it matters.
Set up. Set up.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down.
Count that play? Well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Richardson on 3rd. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Set, go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
Well, you can see he gets the ball and he sees a defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Hut.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 40-yard
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Tag!
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
70! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Bronco 80! Ready, ready?
Blue running to the right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Hey! Let go!
Throwing now, Richardson. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll run the toss to Blue. Escapes a defender. Gets it to the 15. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A gain of 36 yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
Ready! Get up!
From the red zone on 1st. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Smash! Smash! Here we go! Here we go! Hey! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready!
Blue. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
7. Jaguars 3. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready!
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get up! Hut, hut.
Inside give here for Tootin. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready up!
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Come on, set! Bronco 80! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Ready?
Back to throw now. He's got a man left. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready? 18, Viking 18, Mustang 19.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
He's going to throw it. Looking slant route complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready?
He'll work against the blitz. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set. Warrior 70. Go.
Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. And this one does not go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down now, they need 7.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Let go.
They are throwing it again. Brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bob, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got it. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Sending him on the dive. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
Ready, set.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Tootin will not score, and he's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
Ready? 19, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Looking in the air here. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Mims. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Cowboy 80.
On the give, it's Blue. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. New set of downs for him. Now starts at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Here we go, Scott. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
Play action with Richardson. Into the hands of Horton, complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
70 Timberwolf. Let's go now. Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's on target to Cooper. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
19 target. Ready?
Blue gets the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go. Get up.
Now it's Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Let it go, let it go, let it go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19. Warriors 70. Ready.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. That one is caught. Horton has it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Ready, ready.
Blue crosses the goal line for the Dallas It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first
Here
half.
we go, here we go. Huh.
Throwing from the gun. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the
60
incompletion.
Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Here we go, shot. Go.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ready, ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have
19
3rd down
right.
here.
Set up. 70 Rangers. Viking 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. Takes it in at the 26. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Mims. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Okay, break.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll start the drive with blue. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Cowboy 80. Ready?
Going to the ground again on 1st. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
He was taken down
They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Ready, break.
Offense to the line for second down.
Ready. Get up.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Throw left side, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Down. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Set up. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Tag. 70 Timberwolf. Ready, ready.
Up the middle, blue. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back sorry. Did not give you any chance.
On the double.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Outright, Cooper's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Hey. Cougar 19. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
On the ground, Tootin. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
60 back, 70. 70 Lions. Let go.
Now it's Tootin. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Okay, ready?
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Ready?
Looking to throw here. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust.
Ready, set.
Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation
Ready.
can create the big play down the field.
Panther 60. Panther
Bring the
60.
tight end in motion.
Get up.
A toss play to Tootin. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Here's a throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. Go.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
70 Timberwolves. Back. Bronco 80. Ready.
Hand off to Tootin. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
The play fake, and throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
19. Set up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They're throwing it. He has the first over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st down
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check up.
From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
On this with blue. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Ready. Break.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. Go.
Now blue. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter.
On the double.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
On the ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Richardson now. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Going with blue here. He's got it in the red zone. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
60 Bison. 6.
Give on 2nd here to blue. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A
Mustang 19. Set. Viking 18. Check go.
Third and long for him here. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a fourth quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Check go.
On the give, it's Tootin. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Let's go now.
They kick the running back in motion. He's dropping back to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
60 Bobcat. Let's go. 60 Eagle. Dragon 60.
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. Fourth down, that much tougher.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the set.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Blue gets it. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Set up. Go.
A third down run with Blue. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
8-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Viking 8. Go.
Back to the well again. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready. Ready.
Play action. It's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. That one connects. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Down.
They'll try and punch it in. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready, ready.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Hut, hut.
Here's another for him. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Defense making a couple of good stops here. And this brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well.
Look, he tried. He was fighting, but they sent him backwards on 3rd and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the Cowboys. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week.